Okay, let's switch gears a little bit from the NFL to the world of Fortnite, and switch, I guess, generations from head coach Bruce Arians of the Buccaneers right now to one of the most famous esport athletes on the planet. Joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show on Zoom, getting set to take part in a Fortnite competition and tournament for his LA Sentinels is none other than Bugha. How are you, Bugha?
Hey, I'm doing well.
I'm glad to have you on the show. Glad to meet you, man. I've heard nothing but great things about you.
Thank you.
You got it. So let's get into it. What are you about to undergo with the LA Sentinels, your home team, that people could maybe even try and knock you out or off? You tell me.
Yeah, so pretty much what we're going to be doing, we're going to be playing some Fortnite games, and in the games, the person who eliminates me or the person who wins the game gets $50. And the person, or if I win the game, then they'll donate $100 to COVID-19 relief efforts.
Well,
So,
that's great. That's
yeah.
amazing. Okay, cool. So, how many people do you think? And basically, so there's a bounty, if you will, on you and the rest of the LA Sentinels that'll be playing in this tournament.
Yeah. I think that's the $50 for the win and for if they eliminate me. I think
Okay.
that's the bounty.
I mean, do you think somebody's going to do that, or what do you
I
think?
mean, if there's a bunch of people on me, there's a chance, but if it's a one-on-one, probably not.
Okay, so is that you just flexing your Fortnite muscles right there? Is that flex?
I mean, a little bit of confidence, but
Well, I mean, you did win that tournament. You won the World Cup last year. How did that change your life last year, brother?
yeah, it changed my life crazy amount of ways. I mean, first, I started doing online school instead of going to public school. I could devote so much more time towards it. Started streaming more consistently. Just a lot of things came with that.
Right. So you got out of school basically around other people, is what you're saying. You started homeschooling in a way?
Yeah, I started doing online school, correct.
Okay. I guess that's the way everybody's going to be doing it these days, right? Pretty much.
I mean, yeah, I assume so, yeah.
I mean, so man, now at this year's Super Bowl though, what's your NFL team? Where do you have one?
So my NFL team's the Eagles, but sometimes the Dolphins also because that's my dad's team, so got to support them a little.
Oh my gosh, how's your dad
Uh,
run?
he's I don't know.
Okay, so who's your favorite Eagles player?
I'm not too invested into football. I'd say
Okay,
more basketball.
okay.
So
So the Sixers are your
yeah, Sixers are my team, but also my players like LeBron because we have the same birthday, so I see like a cool connection there.
have you ever played any video games with those guys? Have you ever games with any
Uh,
athletes?
I haven't played with them, but I've played games that they're in, like 2K, all that,
Okay,
sports games.
so what is your best game?
My best game that like I'm skilled at,
Yeah.
I mean, it'd have to be Fortnite. I
Okay.
mean,
So then, what would you
everything else I've
tell?
been okay at.
Okay, what would you tell? Because I've got kids who are 11 and 9 and 6. What would you tell
Mm,
them if they started getting into Fortnite? We haven't done that yet. I'm kind of an old school.
yeah.
We're wondering. All of his friends are beginning to play that. What would you tell
Yep.
them, Bugga? What would be your piece of advice for somebody who's doing that?
Yeah. So I guess best piece of advice, if they're not trying to get into competitive, or even if they are, I mean, just grind creative, work on your builds. Also depends. Are they going to be on controller, mouse and keyboard? Cause like some of the practice is a little bit different
Okay, what would you
depending on it.
suggest? What would you suggest?
Um, I'd say as of now, I think it's controller. That's a bit easier to use
Okay.
than mouse and keyboard. So yeah, probably
Okay.
controller.
Now, what is your film study like? Because I mean, how does it relate to? Because there's a lot of obviously diehard sports fans who might think that you don't have the ability or the forethought or the acumen that this world has potentially to start doing film study and actually prepare. How do you do that, Bugga? I know you.
Yeah, so one of the things I do, I pretty much record all my games. Also, Fortnite does. You can go into replay files and watch them.
Right.
But I kind of just watch over what we do in the game and where mistakes are and what leads to them, and pretty much just try to correct them. So say say we run out of materials before the very end of the game, I'm going back and watching, like, where did we lose the materials? Could we have rotated a little bit better and saved some materials, or what could we have done differently, you know?
Okay. And how much of a day do you spend on that?
I'd say a day, you probably do an hour to 2 hours if you're getting really in depth, or if it's like a tournament that you want to rewatch,
Right.
because tournaments are probably the most important to watch over because those are the main events and that's what you need to perform in, right?
Yes, of course. That's why it's the most important to do something like that.
Exactly.
All right. So then outside of Fortnite, your best game is what?
Oh, maybe NBA 2K. I think that's my second game. I was
Okay.
pretty good at that.
Okay. And you were is what were you the best at with that? I mean,
I
jumper,
mean,
defense.
yeah, so I think I was just like a decent player all around. Like I could play any of the characters' builds, and like when I'd hop on to my park with my friends, we usually won our games. We went on winning streaks, you know. So
But your friends don't play against you anymore, right? I mean, that's not fair,
mm,
right?
yeah, I mean, I don't really play too much against them on Fortnite anymore. I used to play with them a little bit, but it's gotten a little bit harder.
Okay. And then what do you do outside of gaming, Bugga? What do you do?
Outside of gaming, I mean, right now, not much because of the things going on around the world. So kind of just at home. We're on lockdown right now,
Okay.
just playing the game.
Well, and you got your award from Steph Curry. So,
Yep.
right? So Steph Curry awarded you. Which award did he give you?
I think it's right there. I'm not sure if it's the esports award, but I think it's the player of the year. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
that's it.
I mean, where does that rank? I mean, somebody who's obviously is into the NBA as much as you are, have Steph Curry go and give you an award.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy to me. I mean, like literally the year before that, like I'm watching them on the finals, just seeing them compete against each other, and it's just crazy that he's handing me like a trophy, and it's just I don't know, it's just amazing.
That's so cool. So, all right,
Yeah, it's awesome.
here, Bugga, this is pretty cool. So, yesterday I did this with Kurt Warner because now that I'm doing my show on Zoom for a while here, I'm imagining I'm going to have a lot of interviews with people in home offices or trophies all over the place. So, walk me through what is behind you right there. I'm going to start doing
Yeah.
interviews. What do you got there?
So okay, so of course that one up there, that's the Fortnite World Cup trophy. That's the big trophy.
That's the big one.
There's the two little orange ones right there. Those are the esports awards.
Okay.
And the other one was the esports awards down in Texas. So
Okay.
those are pretty much my trophies there. And then
Expedition?
yeah, and then let's get this in here. This is like a Bugha poster, I guess.
Okay.
And the chair right there, that's the chair that I used in the World Cup. So it has the number on it too, which is really cool. Yeah, it's pretty much my setup right now. I haven't like added everything that I've wanted yet, but got most of it.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
I mean, so there's somebody basically right now going to join this tournament. Is it totally random whether they get you? It's completely totally random where they play you or not, or can they go somewhere to specifically try and knock you off, Bugga? What can they do?
Yeah, so I mean, what they have to do, they have to sign up on a website. They have to go to Sentinels GG, sign up on that, and then what they do from there, I'm pretty sure they email a code, and that's the code that I make. So
Okay,
only 100 people are going to get in the first lobby, or 99, and
okay,
then myself. But yeah, then they'll be in my lobby, and then we just play the game out and see where it goes.
dude, that is so great. And your name is Bugga Y, in case this is news to people.
Uh, yeah. So pretty much my grandpa originated the name back when I was a child. He used to say booga booga booga, and I used to laugh when I was a little baby. So it's a cute little story, and just thought it'd be a cool name to use forever.
Yeah, there it is in infamy, and of course, less than that. Hey, man, congrats on everything that's going on with you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck in this tournament. I personally know Rob Moore, the guy who's signing your checks. I know him. I play poker with him. It doesn't really work out for me very well. So if I can't take money from him, you keep taking money from him. Okay, Bugga, will you do that?
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, he takes more money from me, I'm sure, but you keep doing what you're doing, man. You do it for him and you keep doing it the way that you are. And so many people are looking up to you at such a young age. It really is a responsibility that you're clearly shouldering very well. So thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing, brother.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Got it. That's Bugha right here on the Rich Eisen Show. Go try and knock him off in this 3-day long Fortnite tournament that the LA Sentinels are putting on. That's Bugha right here on the Rich Eisen Show.